This is what I do when I'm waiting for a transaction to confirm, guys. Little beatboxing. Man, I'm so offbeat. It's almost like I'm white or something. Dingoos, good morning. I hope you're having a fantastic morning. Very exciting episode in store for you today. We're going to be talking actually a lot of value added in this episode, so make sure you stay tuned. We're going to be talking about Bitcoin at the end. I'm going to show you step by step. I'm actually going to go through the process with you how to deposit money into Yearn Finance, right? Because Yearn Finance yields are absolutely insane right now, and the best way to dollar cost average into your favorite token is just by earning yield and taking that time value and turning that sucker into assets. So I'm going to just do it live with you with some stinky linky at the end, so make sure you stay tuned, and let's just jump right into it. We're seeing a nice little correction, short-term correction. Let's just look at the price action real quick. Nothing too crazy going on. Just a little people are gonna be like, oh no, we're going down, guys. Woo! But if you just zoom out, chill out, and zoom out, chill out, and zoom out. Look at that. Nothing. It's not anything, guys. Don't worry. Honestly, it wouldn't be too bad to see us even push farther down, maybe to like the 1650 level, or find support between 15 and 1600 somewhere. But it is what it is, guys. I think we're doing all right now. Okay, let's just go ahead and jump right into some Bitcoin news. And Pomp on CNBC just absolutely destroying, I don't even know what his name is, but let's just listen, and it's kind of fun. Let's watch.
Highly manipulated and highly speculative. You don't become the person left holding the bag.
Go ahead, Pomp. I mean, I'm getting out of the way. I know you want to get in.
Listen,
Go ahead, Pomp.
Listen, it's hysterical that Jason's talking about manipulated markets. We have a Federal Reserve and elected officials who have outlawed bear markets. If you're in the stock market and the market starts to correct, they step in and they just pump liquidity into the market. This is insane. If you want to talk about a manipulated market, let's talk about the stock market. We saw China today started to enter into their market as well. We can't have markets that aren't allowed to correct. And so what we're watching is investors are racing to find an asset where they can go that is unmanipulated, transparent, programmatic asset. And Bitcoin.
Oh my God. Look at how he laughs.
Serves that purpose, right?
Bitcoin's
think
not
about it this way,
manipulated.
right? The monetary policy of Bitcoin is as transparent and programmatic as they come. I can tell you exactly how much Bitcoin. Nobody can tell me how many dollars were printed today, how many dollars were taken out of circulation. Nobody knows. The system isn't transparent. It's completely, we're just watching the Federal Reserve and elected officials pump liquidity into a market, and they have outlawed bear markets. That's not how markets are supposed to work. What Bitcoin provides is a transparent, programmatic monetary policy that no one in the world controls. And investors have had enough, and they are going to seek refuge in something that cannot be changed at the whim of a government, an organization, or an individual. And that's why Bitcoin's winning.
Another day.
Amen, brother. Amen, brother. And even Ben Shapiro is talking about Bitcoin. Let's listen in. I mean, this was a 15-minute episode of how Bitcoin works and should you invest in it. And overall, it sounded like he's pretty positive about Bitcoin. But let's just watch this short little clip.
Extra money, you're not actually creating extra underlying value. So what that actually means is that let's say that the government has a big debt. Let's say that the government has a debt of $1 million. Well, you would say, well, they need to come up with $1 million in taxes, right? They would need to come up with the value of $1 million in order for them to pay back that debt. What governments quickly discovered and have known for a very long time is that there's another way to pay off that $1 million debt, and that is to go in the back room and just print off $1 million and then hand you all that monopoly money. Now, you may feel screwed, and in fact, you will feel screwed, and you're not going to want to do transactions with that government anymore. But this is one way that governments get out of their own debt. It's one way that governments can spend without actually having to tax additionally or to withdraw resources from an economy. So FDR decided, he changed the value of gold.
Okay, that's good enough there. Just basically, the way they're going to pay off their debt is by making the currency worth less. That's how it's going to go. That's how they're going to pay off student debts. That's how the United States will pay off everything. They won't pay it off responsibly. They will pay it off through inflation. And I think that's their only option at this point, you guys. We're too far into it. We're too far into it. White House officials say we are monitoring inflation carefully. Funny thing is, they use the CPI, right? CPI is Consumer Price Index. It is a variable to calculate inflation, and it's a subjective variable, and depending on what you input into CPI is what kind of inflation rate you get. And it's known for a while that the Federal Reserve puts in products, a CPI basically, that helps inflation and suppresses inflation, right? So they can justify printing more money. You can look into it more. CPIs and inflation, check it out. Printing money is a drug, and every time we take a shot of liquidity, our tolerance goes up. When will we overdose? Ever since Nixon took us off the gold standard. This is kind of what we've been looking like lately, huh? The United States looks more like him than him. I mean, just addicted to the drug of free money and liquidity. Printing $5 trillion in 12-month period is insane. And now just let's get away from inflation. Inflation's kind of a sad topic because it's going to destroy pensions. It's going to destroy people's savings, life savings. It's going to be very sad. And the only people that benefit are the people that are hedged or are debtors. And I think debt is a form of hedging inflation. But anyway, someone just moved 537 million using Bitcoin and paid a transaction fee, or about $4 worth. Insane. You can move $500 billion for $4. What the frick, guys? That's crazy. JP Morgan has filled a set of documents, cryptocurrency exposure basket with reference to Bitcoin. The filing which lists 11 references stock, Square Riot, Nvidia, PayPal, CME Group, and more. Check it out. Just institutional adoption. Bitcoin dominance holding support at a critical level, but it won't hold forever. When it breaks a mega altcoin rally. I mean, altcoins actually, versus last cycle, altcoins actually have utilities, and I do think governance dividends, man, I think that's going to be huge. Nobody's doing that yet, but Badger just had a tweet earlier today saying, hey, they generated 1.1 million in fees, and those should be rewarded to governance holders. And I think the first protocol that does that will see a huge price pump in their governance token. XRP down to number 7 on CoinGecko now. I wonder how long until it falls out of the top 10, and then out of the top 100, and then out of the top 1,000. XRP is trash. Sorry, guys. Anyways, Bitcoin has entered the awareness phase. So he thinks we're over here in the awareness phase, and he just said just entered. So he thinks we have this far to go. We go to 100K, fall down, bear trap, and go to 500K. I don't know, but I really don't think. I don't think we're just entering the awareness phase. I think we're probably somewhere over here, or maybe after the bear trap. We did have a pullback. We had a couple pullbacks. We will see. Only time will tell. I don't plan on selling my Bitcoin, so I'm just chillaxing. And now I will show you how to earn. Well, it's the same. Any one of these that has curve, 3 curve MUSD, all these 51%, 38% on compound. I'm going to be doing this one right here, 67%. Okay, so watch carefully. I go to Curve Finance. I go ahead and go to pools, and then I go to other, and then I hit this stinky linky, and then, oh, I don't want to swap. I want to deposit. So what do? I hook this sucker up to my wallet, connect it, because I'm using my not main one. Okay, and then I deposit. I'm going to be depositing $4.99 stinky linkies. And then I go ahead and confirm. Boom shakalaka. Chicken. Let me make sure the mic's on real quick. Yes, sir. Okay. Tick tock. I should have made it fast. My bad, guys. We'll come back when it's done. Hey, here we go. here we go. Transaction has been confirmed, guys. And now we got, look at this. Chicka bow wow. Okay, now we got Mr. Curve Linkies. So we go ahead and refresh this. We ought to see some Curve Linkies in my wallet. Let's see. Curve Linkies, where are you? Do I spot Curve Linkies? Curve Linkies. So 495. Press this show button. And then I go to max. And I gotta approve this pool too, guys. You have to take in consideration these fees. If these fees counteract the potential passive incomes you get from depositing your money, you probably don't want to do this. All right, there we go. There we go, confirmed. And now if I scroll up, there we go. Now I got 67.88 on 500 link. And what does that mean? I'm earning approximately $31 a day, and that's dollar cost averaging into link, right? Understand the risks associated with pools and vaults, smart contract risk, exploits. I don't think impermanent loss are part of these vaults, so that's a good thing. But just do this: 31 times 365, $11,000. That's what I'm talking about. Just passive vault income. Also, one thing to note, make sure you don't put all your money at 500 link. Is, I mean, comparative to my entire portfolio, it's very small. So just keep that in mind. Do everything proportional to your portfolio, and make sure gas fees don't outweigh your potential yield from the pool. Two things. Lastly, let's listen to Mr. Denzel
Dreams without goals remain dreams, just dreams, and ultimately fuel disappointment. Yearly goals, life goals, daily goals, monthly goals, hourly goals cannot be achieved without discipline and consistency. I've been blessed to make hundreds of millions of dollars in my life. I can't take it with me, and neither can you. So it's not how much you have, it's what you do with what you have. And we all have different gifts. Some money, some love, some patience. Use it, share it. That's what counts. Not what you drive, not what kind of house you bought your mama, but buy your mama house. Dreams.
A number on the computer, a number in your bank account does not define how wealthy you are, guys. Don't ever think that, because it's not true. The number in your bank account does not mean you're better than anybody else. We are all just people, and I'm 100% sure that every single person on this earth knows something that another person doesn't know. As simple as that, guys. Be humble, listen to people, understand people's situation, and have empathy. That is all, Dingoes. If you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe. And also, time value, guys. Time value. Like and subscribe. Discord. Important things coming in the Discord, so make sure you stay tuned there, as well as follow me on Twitter if you would like. And we got a personal and Dingo Twitter in the description. Click a link and follow me. Peace out, Dingoes, and dingle dingle.